Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. We just got done eating at Casetas with my mom and my dad. We met some people or some relatives from out of town, and we are gonna head to the Mall of America. We're gonna go to the Mall of America, the Barnes and Noble, because I want to get some horror movies because Halloween is right around the corner, guys. I got my Michael Myers Halloween 2 shirt on, and I'm gonna go get some Halloween movies or just get some horror movies, but I'm only gonna get horror movies that are on sale. And they got all kinds of sale going on. They got some Indicator on sale stuff. They got Criterion on sale. They got that what are those, Mill Creek, like VHS slipcovers on sale. There's some horror movies there, but I might own all of those, but all kinds of different stuff. So hopefully we can get some horror movies on sale at the Mall of America, Barnes & Noble. So we're going to hit the road. We're going to head to the Mall of America, and I will see you guys there and go hopefully find some spooky movies. Let's get this Halloween season going. I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, well, we are back from the Barnes & Noble, and we are looking at some horror movies. Yeah, some of the sales that I saw online, they didn't necessarily have in the store, although they did price match. So when I was kind of going through, I was trying to find some movies that were on sale because I kind of wanted to stick strictly to horror movies that were on sale. But I just kind of grabbed some of like the Indicator ones and some of the other ones that might have been on sale online but weren't necessarily in the store. So not everything had like a 30% off or 40% off sticker on it. But they had the Criterions on sale. We only looked at a couple of those. They had the Mill Creek VHS slipcovers on there. They only had, I think, 2 or 3 horror movies, and I own all of them. So I just showed them off in the video, but I didn't pick any of that up. I showed off, some of the Indicator stuff. I can't remember if I showed off any Vinegar Syndrome. And then I just kind of was just looking at a few random horror movies. I tried to throw ones in that I maybe haven't showcased before, or maybe ones that I've never heard of, just as, kind of filler footage, but also reference like, hey, what's this movie? I can always go back and look at that. Okay, let's look into that movie more. So I tried to not show off too many like well known horror movies in this video. But I did pick up one movie. Only one because it was kind of expensive. I mean, it was on sale, but it was still like $38, $35, somewhere around there. And this is the I've heard of this company, but this is the first movie. I'm pretty sure it's the first movie. Yeah, I don't see any here. I think this is the first movie from this company that I've actually purchased, and that's Indicator. And I picked up a movie that I've heard of, and I've actually seen this at the Barnes & Noble before, and I always thought it looked interesting. I read up on it. Sounded really interesting. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger and check it out. So I picked up from the Indicator line. I think it's actually like Powerhouse. It's Powerhouse is the company, and Indicator is the line. But I picked up Dead Kids, also known as Strange Behavior. I think I like the name Strange Behavior better. But yeah, a very cool little box set here. Kind of reminds me of like the Arrow limited edition box sets. Not quite as thick, but you know, you get the movie and a booklet. This individually numbered. And I have number 3,654 of 6,000. And yeah, this is a horror movie. Apparently it's a offbeat slasher, according to this down here. It says, new uncut 4K HDR restoration of the offbeat slasher thriller, also known as Strange Behavior. This 4K UHD world premiere is presented with Dolby Vision in a strictly limited, individually numbered edition that includes an extensive array of new and archival extra features, and a lavishly illustrated 80-page book. So very cool. Yeah, like I've known of Indicator for a while, and I've always liked the artwork they've done. It always seemed like I've heard good things about their restorations, but I just had never picked anything up because it's super spendy. But this one was on sale. It was normally $54.99. I got it for 30 something. So I figured, why not? Sorry, I'm gonna click this here. So I had to click the thing on there. My phone said my battery's getting low, so I have to wrap this video up pretty quickly. But yeah, this is cool. I'm glad to add this to the collection. I'm gonna actually open this up, do a quick little unboxing, and just see what it's like. Just because, like I said, I've never gotten anything from Indicator before. Let me know in the comment section below, what are some good purchases to get from Indicator? What do you think of their line and all that stuff? All right, so we'll go on here, and then this has this, just this little, I forget what they call that, but that comes right off. Here, without the wrapping on, you can probably see it a little bit better. There's the full picture there. There's the side and the back. Not a whole lot going on the back. All right, and we'll go in here. Oh, this guy's creepy. So you get a little... booklet there. The thing that's a major difference here, I'll show you here in a second. Oh, that back picture is kind of brutal. We're not going to show that out, but it's just a cool little booklet here that kind of goes through and talks about the movie. The major difference and the reason why these are not as thick is you don't get a full like Blu-ray or 4K case. You just get this thin little packaging here, but it's got the front cover on there, and then you open it up on the inside. Let's see, is there anything on the inside? Then you got a little more. I think you got that creepy guy again. That's the inside, and then you got a little bit of artwork on the disc itself, and this is a 4K. I'm not sure where these guys are out of. I think they're out of the UK. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know much about Indicator, so I'm excited to delve into this and see how the 4K looks. But definitely, I'm very impressed with their presentation. Like I said, these limited editions is very, very much like Arrow, just on a little bit smaller scale. But yeah, pretty cool. Cool artwork. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you guys like what I'm doing, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know in the comment section below, what kind of horror movies are you picking up? What are you going to be watching this Halloween season? What do you think of Indicator? What are some good titles to get from Indicator? I'm very new to that line, so please let me know in the comment section below, guys. Give me some recommendations. But yeah, you guys are amazing as always. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.